This is Redmi's first small-sized tablet. Recently, the reviews about it have been really mixed, with some being mindlessly negative and others overly praising. Whether it's good or bad, if you have the same doubts after watching this video, I believe you'll find your own answer. Let's first look at the appearance. 8.8 inches, all-metal unibody. Among the three small tablets currently released, it has pioneered a mainstream level of materials. I wonder whose design everyone will prefer. The tablet also has a dual-port design, similar to your friend's charger and the Lenovo Y700, following the same design concept. What the other two small tablets could learn from it is its centered chip design. Like the iPad, the heat spots are concentrated in the center, which is convenient for adding a cooler. From these aspects, it can be seen that Redmi has indeed listened to the suggestions of gaming users. The screen is a 3K LCD with a maximum refresh rate of 65Hz, which I feel is more of a gimme. Compared to the small tablets already released, I personally prefer Redmi's color perception, but Red Magic has narrower black borders and is almost the same width on all four sides, like Redmi. Compared to this, the black borders on the Y700 4th generation make it look like a product from the last century. Quite frankly, it looks quite ugly. So, the question arises, how does the Redmi with Dimensity 4004 Plus really perform? Upon opening the tablet, I updated to the latest version 2.0, and seeing the update information, it seems quite impressive. So next, let's conduct the test based on this version. Let's separately enable the Berserk mode, keep all other functions on default, and take merging as an example. Set the resolution to 1080p, and we'll test it at a smooth 120 frames. Still, with the new version forming the strongest setup, you can see a major drop with the frame rate fluctuating to just over 100. Check the frame rate. This time it dropped around 25 frames, with the lowest frame rate fluctuation reaching 97 frames. Seeing this, I think many people might criticize it heavily, complaining about various garbage and frame drops. Fortunately, it performs well during shooting, maintaining stability around 110 frames per second. It's not the kind that frequently jumps back and forth between 90 and 100, causing significant lag during firefights, so it doesn't seem to affect my operations much. If firefights were as laggy as those initial jumps between 90 and 100, making me lose battles, I would definitely start complaining. Even so, its frame rate stability compared to the other two small tablets shaped like a figure 8 is still very different. You should know that the other two can easily run at 120 frames, although the frame drop is just a small part in the front. Overall, there's still some prejudice against the Redmi tablet, far from as exaggerated as they say, disparaging it completely. Genlong scored 118.5 in accuracy. Aside from the initial fluctuations, it was very stable afterward. Looking at the scheduling strategy, the utilization of the super large cores is very high, which is fine, but the frequency setting is a bit too conservative. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, let me share some of my personal suggestions. Regarding speed control, all three tablets feel very responsive with no significant differences. If you have high demands for frame rate but don't require it to be consistently at 120 frames, consider the other two small tablets with Snapdragon 8. The biggest advantages of this tablet are its small size, integrated chipset, and dual SIM card design. No matter how bad the system is, it's still way ahead of the other two small tablets. The frame rate stability is completely not as good as the other two small tablets with Snapdragon 8, but it's also not as bad as what's being said online, so it's more about choosing based on what you care about. Okay, after 1 hour use, they get battery drop by 21%. The ambient temperature was around 27 degrees, and the tablet temperature was around 42 degrees. What do you all think?